Alright boys and girls, since my previous video on PIKAMOON, the new metaverse game on the block right now, making name for itself. Now recently we've seen it going viral on that YouTube, many YouTubers talking about it, and since it got listed on BITGET and MEXC, it ranked as the top gainer on that day when it got listed, and it rallied 300%, which is a 4x. Now I do think this thing is still got room to grow. It's still gonna go higher, as I've explained on my previous video now. So we're gonna go through that PIKAMOON and what's happening here so far and the potential that PIKAMOON get for the future. So with no further ado, let's get on today's video, guys. And as usual, remember, the show is not financial advice. The show is for entertainment and some education. And don't forget to leave a like. And let's get into it. Now, as you can see, guys, now pretty decent project. Now they sold out pretty quick. They did a pre-sale. They sold out pretty quick. Now we've seen a lot of pre-sales doing very decent, but they did pretty well. Now, as I said, guys, I've seen it trending on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers talking about it, which is basically one of those biggest indicators that you want to see on any project, basically. Like we've done the same thing with Coin, like when Coin was at $200 million in its market cap, and suddenly every YouTuber started talking about it and it rallied, right? So those things we want to see. Now, I've seen that they got a blog where they showcase all these YouTubers. I'm a bit sad that I'm not on this list, but you can see now there are over 25 YouTubers talking about PIKAMOON. And I do think they're going to keep talking about it, as now you can see now it's going to create some sort of a hype, and it's incentivizing YouTubers to talk even more about it. Now, they did something as well very, very, very bullish, which is now the team has officially burned 100k worth of the team tokens. So these are all signs that I like to see. This shows commitment. This shows the team really wants this project to go further along. And most importantly, this kind of projects, you know, guys, like when some project is like metaverse, AI and stuff like that, those big exchanges, they eat it up. They love those things, those like their darlings. Now, so it got listed on BitGet, it got listed on MEXC. So I do think this is gonna be eaten alive by other exchanges. They will want that, especially if they keep going. As I said, now we've seen this gainers, top gainers and stuff like that. Even the chart now, this is on MEXC, even the chart now is looking like it wants up again. So this would increase the volume. As you can see now, we got this accumulation zone, which is looking like it's gonna go on that parabolic move soon. And as well, you know, guys, we got that bull market coming, or we are on that bull market, no matter what people are telling. Now you can see now this is a pretty bullish chart. Like even RDNT, recently I've been looking into some other coins, they do all have this some sort of like preparing to pump up. Now this is the high it got to, which was around that 30-40 million dollars in its market cap, and the fully diluted one was around 100 million. So anyways, now I do think this is gonna get taken soon. As you can see, guys, this is an accumulation pattern. We've seen this over and over with many coins, that they do get that listing, first listing on MEXC, BitGet, which is usually that first wave. So the second wave usually plays out like it takes the previous high, then accumulate, then the third wave, which is massive. Now basically a lot of people are comparing it to Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity was that darling of the previous cycle, that metaverse which everyone was talking about, and it went viral. Everyone was playing in it, everyone was using it, and it kind of like skyrocketed. Now this thing went like 200-300x, like once that metaverse narrative picked up pretty high. So that's as well very important now, guys. So if that metaverse narrative picks up again now, which is very likely, and now we all know that the meme coins are the top gainers, then when we got the AI and then we got the metaverse. Now AI and the metaverse are both kind of going head to head right now. They are kind of trying to set who's gonna be king, but I do think the metaverse still got its place, you know. And the thing is, like big influencers are still promoting metaverse, and I do think once we're gonna get that hype, retail, FOMO, euphoria and all that stuff, and PIKAMOON keeps going with their promotions, with their marketing, and they keep pushing, they keep working on their game, and which is by the way already out there. They got a beta version with 10,000 people playing it, but let's say they keep working on it. It's a trending game on that Play Store. People are using it and playing it, earning and all that. This gonna get picked up. Now it's still at a pretty decent low market cap now today, so it's around $30 million, and for it just to go to where Axie Infinity is today. So Axie Infinity here today, guys, is at $1.6 billion in its market cap, which is pretty low for what you can see see in the real bull market, these things can go to 40 billion and stuff like that. Not the old ones, as people usually like the new fresh stuff. You know, people, they don't like frozen food in this crypto space. Go figure. But that's how it works, right? So I do think Sand is a better opponent. Like, I do think Sand got higher chances than Axie Infinity, but a lot of people are comparing it to Axie Infinity, which was like possibly one of the biggest metaverse gainers in the previous cycle. So if it does that, now we still got a 48x just to get back to where Axie Infinity is at today. Now this whole thing is still gonna go up. We haven't seen any real altcoin season yet happening with the metaverse and AI. Really, like whatever we've seen so far, this is not even 1/5 of what we see usually with metaverse games or altcoin season in general when it comes to altcoins. So that is why now I'm still bullish on that. And one more interesting thing now, guys, I know if you know Corey from the Project X now has a message for PIKAMOON. They seem like they partnered up with this guy, and basically the message says here, like the video is a 50 seconds video where basically he says like they're gonna be 100 people chosen, like the holders from PIKAMOON, to go party with Corey from Project X. They're gonna throw a party. So these are all things now. Think whatever you want about it, you know, like it or hate it, parties or no parties, drinks or no drinks. But the thing is, like, these things are what we like to see, right? So these things are pretty huge signs that can create a lot of hype around a project, which is another bullish thing. That's why today I'm still bullish on PIKAMOON. I'm still looking at it. I just got even more now today. I'm gonna keep accumulating and we'll see how this thing goes. I do think it's got pretty decent chances to pulling some crazy shit this bull market. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I would love to hear your opinion down in the comment section. How many PIKAMOON you've got? And don't forget, you can join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join. We're gonna close it soon. And thank you so much for hanging around here today, watching this video till the end. And remember, as usual, nothing is financial advice, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.